Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Hidden Fates video. Today's Hidden Fates video, guys, we're going to be looking at my Arbok, Malamar, Jessie, and James deck. An annoying deck that's all about disrupting the opponent by lowering their hand size. And pretty much just trying to lock them out of the game by just discarding their hands and stuff like that. Through cards like Judge, of course, through Jessie and James, and Reset Stamp with Arbok's ability. Because Arbok has the ability Last Pattern. If it's knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you have to discard 2 random cards in their hand. That's really good. Again, if you do Reset Stamp on them or a Judge, they won't have a very big hand after that. And they might not be able to do anything. And then, of course, we have Rocket Tail, which can do 130 damage if Jessie and James is in your discard pile. So if we discard it early on or use it early on, it'll be in effect. And we have all the other cards like Jessie and James itself, along with Weezings. We have, where is it? Spell Tags, of course, to be very annoying too. So we have a lot of disruption cards. So this is pretty much just all about being annoying and just trying to lower their hand size. And the way I like playing this was through the Malamar engine to power up your Arbok. I found that to be probably the best way to play this deck. So yeah, it's a pretty annoying deck. So yeah, before we get the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, PTCGO. As always, guys, if you're ever trying to get your hands on PTCGO pack codes, if you're trying to get Unified Minds codes, or of course, Hidden Fates codes. So if you're still trying to get your hands on Hidden Fates codes, you can head over to PTCG and pick up your codes there. They do have a singles website too if you're just trying to get like singles in real life. So you can head over to PTCG, get all your PTCGO codes over there. You can get GX box codes, pre-release kit codes. If you pick up something from Card Caravan at the checkout, if you use the discount code LVF, you get yourself a 5% discount on your order. So shout out to Card Caravan TCG, guys. Make sure to check them out. Use my discount code. So let's look into the list here. What's going on? So this is pretty much just all about being as disruptive and annoying as possible. Arbok has the ability Last Pattern, as stated, so when it gets knocked out, your opponent has to discard 2 cards. But with stuff like Spell Tag too, not only will they have to discard 2 cards for knocking this card out, we also get to put 4 damage counters on the board, so we can take multiple prizes through Spell Tags in some scenarios. There's a lot of annoying things we can do. Arbok's ability in combination with cards like Judge and Reset Stamp is really, really powerful, because if we Reset Stamp them to 3 cards and then Arbok gets KO'd, they will only have 1 card left in their hand and they take a prize, maybe they'll have more. And of course we have Jessie and James itself. Each player discards 2 cards from their hand. Your opponent discards first. So pretty much you play this card. You can also use it to get rid of like energies and stuff like that for your deck. But we can use Jessie and James to disrupt their hand. We also have this 1 copy of Weezing. If we ever get in our hand, we can use Surrender Now. Because if we do end up discarding this card through the effect of Jessie and James, we could discard up to 3 cards from their hand, which is insane. And this is honestly the best way I could think of to play the deck. I know there's like maybe like Welder you can use with Arbok, which I guess wouldn't be terrible either. I know this works with Triple Energy, but again, the problem with Triple Energy is that Triple Energy only works with, it only does work with, once per turn. You only get 4 per game, so I don't like Triple Energy in this deck. I just find that the Malamar build is just the most consistent way to play it. It's a simple, straightforward way to play it. It's just use Malamar to power up your Arbok. But yeah, this deck is pretty annoying. And if we use cards like Judge, lower their hand size, and use Last Pattern when it gets knocked out, your opponent's not going to have much of a hand. And the fact that it's random isn't the greatest. If you had to choose the cards you discard, Arbok would be busted, but discarding 2 random cards is still really good. Obviously, we can play stuff like Mars to help out with the discarding. So it's pretty much just a simple Malamar kind of psychic vanilla build, with like not having anything insane like Ultra Necrozma or Giratina Garchomp. I do like having Jirachi in the deck. Stellar Wish is still really good. If you want to play this deck like a budget, I guess you can take this out. But like Arboks are kind of expensive. Jessie and James are kind of expensive right now. I don't know if you could call this a budget deck, but Jirachis are still in the deck. Stellar Wish is really good when you need to find Jessie and James, because one thing you do is get Jessie and James in your hand, and then Viridian or treasure it away. It's a pretty simple concept, and Jirachi can find you it. I like having the Dedenne, of course, because Dedenne change is still great to have. Ditto's really important in this deck for your Malamars and your Arboks. And of course, just that 1 copy of Giratina. Again, the straightforward play is just use Arboks. You can still use Giratina like in the early game and maybe give up a few prizes before you get the access to play Reset Stamp. You can do some cool things with Giratina, like knock out your own Pokemon, which may seem weird, but again, the more prizes your opponent takes, the more effective the Reset Stamp Arbok lock will kind of be. So you can kind of go about that. That's it for the Pokemon. There's no GXs. I was considering the new Mewtwo GX with the GX attack that is very similar to Articuno GX's attack, where you discard all the energy on their active. But really, you don't need much else. Obviously, you can't use stuff like Gengar Mimikyu in this deck. The only other card I was thinking of is like Necrozma from the laser focus set, because I am running one Recycle Energy. I just really like this card with Malamar. I think it's really underrated. But now we look into the items and supporters. So this deck is kind of clunky, not gonna lie. It was really hard to craft a 60 cards build with this deck. I had to make a cut, and that was Custom Catcher. But most Malamar Giratina vanilla decks do not use Custom Catcher at all. They don't need it. None of them play it. I looked up lists on Limitless. I don't want to get anything in the comments down below because I don't play Custom Catcher. You don't need it in vanilla Malamar. It's not needed. Most lists I saw on Limitless from Worlds weren't using any Custom Catchers because it's not needed in the deck. Because we have Spell Tag and all the hand disruption, we don't really need it. I can't find room for it. Good luck finding room for 4 Custom Catchers. That's all I'm going to say. Because literally my Articuno build, I got crap for only using 3 Custom Catchers in my deck. Like, bro, you don't need 4. You know what I mean? In that deck, anyways. But we still have our treasures, Pokécoms, 1 switch to Escape Boards for like Jirachi. And we, of course, got our 2 busted Reset Stamps. Again, using Reset Stamp with Arbok is really good. You want to perfectly time these at the right moment. Now, going into my stadium. So, Power Plant's another really cool one, because if you have this in play, then your opponent can't use, like, Dead A Change or Ultra Conversion GX to get out of the, you know, maybe the low hand size lock. And you can also use this against Mewtwo and Mew, so that you can hit Mewtwo and Mew for a lot of damage because Jirachi is shut off. And I got the 2 Viridians. I really want to play more Power Plant, so, like, I feel like Power Plant is just really good in here. And going to supporters, we have a lot of them, obviously. We got 4 Cynthia, 3 Lillie. We got the 2 copies of Judge, of course. I'd rather play 4 Cynthia over 4 Lillie in this deck, by the way, if you're wondering why I only play 3 Lilies. And I got 2 Jessie James. We have a lot of options for supporters. Usually, you don't want to use Jessie James in the early game. You want to get one in the discard pile as quick as possible. I got 2 Escape Boards, 4 Spell Tags, of course, and 1 Recycle Energy, along with 7 Psychic Energy to round out the list. Yeah, a pretty tight list in terms of stuff to add, but overall, I am pretty happy with how this deck turned out. It's fun to play, and it is very annoying to play against. So let's get some games with it on PTCGO. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to get into some matches with our Jessie and James Arbok deck, and hopefully get some insane games going here. And alright, we're up against the deck with a lot of different types. That's usually off-putting. So we'll have to see what kind of deck this is. Go for Tails. Rip, we lost it. I'm actually excited to try out a lot of the shiny Pokemon and make decks with them, because it makes me actually have to make a deck with them, so that's going to be exciting. So we are going to start with an Ekans here. Not a bad hand. Treasure, gets rid of an energy, gets us an Inkay. The nice thing about Ekans is the attack Glare. You can buy some time, potentially, with Paralysis. We'll see what they're playing. They're playing Lost March. That's actually not bad. If we can get them in a position where they lose a lot of their energy through our discarding, we could win the game. Not to mention, low HP Pokemon on their board means Spell Tag is going to have a field day. So, you know what? I'm perfectly fine with Lost March as a matchup. I don't like them going first because it does mean they can get a good setup going, but I'm fine with them playing I'm actually fine with Lost March. I think Lost March could be a matchup we can beat, just because of they don't have a lot of energy. If we discard their energy and we also knock out their low HP Pokemon through Spell Tag and Distortion Door, this matchup should be a breeze. I want to get a Recycle Energy on my Ekans here. We'll see what happens. And they're actually going to get a Hop, Skiploom, and an Emolga for some reason. I don't know why they got the Emolga. It's not really needed unless they already had enough things in their hand. There's a Lost Blender. To put the Emolgas in. Alright, never mind. If that hits the Jessie and James, I'm going to cry. Alright, good, it didn't. Hopefully I dropped like a Pokemon here. Which I do, nice. Another Ekans. I mean, we'll do this. We have a 2 retreat cost, right? We'll get you, we have all our Arboks, and we got our Jessie and James. So as long as he never Trumbeaks the Jessie and James away, that'll be all good. We might as well just play that down. Try and Glare him. I could judge my opponent. I think I'm just going to go for a Cynthia, though. Like, I know they have 1 Skiploom in their hand, but whatever, it's fine. There's an Inkay. I could go to Dedenne here. Tempted to. I do want to get a Jirachi down, not gonna lie. But I can always... I want to be able to Escape Board and build up this Ekans next turn. I think I'm just gonna Glare them for now. And nice, we do hit heads, so this forces them to have an Escape Board or a switch. For my last March build, I was playing the Jirachi engine to help you get turn 1 elms, and I played Escape Board, so we'll see if this list is any similar. Their hand size is low right now, so things are okay. But I think next turn we'll just go on with the Dead change. If this thing can stay in the active for one more turn, that'd be amazing. I think we're doing 80 damage with... No, we're doing 50. Okay, I was gonna say, if we're doing 80 damage with Arbok without needing Jessie and James to discard pile, we don't really even need Jessie and James to begin with. We just gotta hope they stay in the active spot here. I'm a little worried they might not, but if we don't get knocked out, this will be amazing for our setup. We're not gonna be able to tag with Arbok though, but still, I just don't want them to move from the active spot. They got rid of a Pidgeotto of all cards. Okay, that makes me feel like they don't have any escape boards. Please don't have a switch. There's a custom catcher. That makes me feel safer about dropping Dedenne down then. Let's see what else they get here. No, they're gonna get a Dedenne of their own. I didn't think they'd play Dedenne, not gonna lie. But they're not gonna play it. Ooh. This does let me actually do some shenanigans with Power Plant. But then I can't play my own Dedenne, so it's kind of weird. I think we'll Lillie. Alright, not bad. Good hand, good hand. I rate it. I think we are going to go Dead change here. And if we do that, we can get Giratina in the discard pile. And we can get some damage on these things. Man, I do want to Dead change them, but it's not working out. Well, I want to Power Plant them, sorry. That made no sense. You can't Dead change the opponent. We didn't get a spell tag, unfortunately. I was hoping we could find one there. I guess we'll get rid of Wheezing. I don't know. The Wheezing's kind of interchangeable. I haven't actually been using it that much anyways, so I don't know if we really need it. Go here. Our hand's not the greatest right now. We can get Jirachi down, actually, thinking about it. No pass. And yeah, I wish we got a spell tag there, but he knocks me out, we get the ability activated, we discard 2 cards from our hand. That is the goal. Right, there's a netball. That can get him a hop hip. Would have been nice to get that Power Plant down though, not gonna lie, just so they can't do this Dead change. So I'm hoping that we discard some important cards from their hand. I'm hoping this Dedenne on our bench, though, doesn't cost us the game, though, because he's playing Custom Catcher. So having the Dedenne down, I just hope doesn't mean he's going to knock me out and win the game by knocking out Dedenne. We'll see what happens, though. Oh, he had an energy in his hand. He had the perfect hand. That's annoying. If we Jessie and James in that turn, that would have been nice. We could have grabbed the Dedenne, maybe the energy, too. Pidgey coming down, low HP Pokemon. My opponent has not played a single draw supporter yet. I don't even know if they played them any at this point. They're gonna get a bill. How many Moguls do they put in there? 3. So they have none left to put in the Lost Zone. Let's see if they play that Lost Blender. Because again, if they're playing their hand down, it's just more cards we can discard. If Jirachi fails us, though, yikes. Because we can't even play Jessie and James. We can Viridian it away, though. Let's see, they get a Snorunt. Frostlass is fine. If they have to attack me with Frostlass, they'll have like 10 HP left, and then we knock them out with Distortion Door or like Spell Tag damage. That could be lit. But no, it looks like they're going to just put their thing in the Lost Zone. But their hand size is looking nice and low here. They'll have 2 cards. Or, I guess, 3 cards going in back on their turn. So we can hopefully discard some big cards here with our Arbok if they knock me out, which it looks like they're going to do. Alright, nice. We can discard 2 cards from their hand. Let's see what loses. Energy and a Cynthia. Ooh. Those are some big discards. Those are some big discards. Alright, what do we draw? Pokémon. Not amazing. I Alright, we'll Stellar Wish. We didn't get any supporters. How many energy in the discard? 1. Let's get the treasure. That is very disappointing. Can get another Jirachi back down for next turn. I don't trust it though. We'll get the Giratina down instead. Put damage on those two. So it does look like we're gonna have to give up a prize here, unfortunately. But again, that's fine, as long as we can do reset stamps and stuff. Jirachi not helping me out though. But we did get rid of one of their Cynthias there, so hopefully Arbok is working out pretty well for us. We'll see what happens. We need to get into more of our supporters. That is what is hurting me right now, is just not getting my supporters at the right moment. We've not played that many. Okay, so we're bringing the Arbok. We'll see if we can draw here. Please just be a judge or something. Some Malamar. That can get me another Jirachi, I guess. No spell tag is brutal. Just not drawing very well, man. Not good. Not good at all. We have an energy. Not really good, though. Not amazing. We're looking for our supporters. We'll see what happens, though. The game ain't over yet, but it's not looking great at the moment. It's not looking too good. Let's see if they get another jump up and play. They're going to get Pidgeotto. That can help them out of the locks, though. If I can try to get more damage on the Pidgeotto, that'd be great. But Stellar Wish just wasn't working that last turn. We really needed the supporter. At least we could discard a good amount in their hand here. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Are they going to Floral Path? Put a Jump Left in play. And they get an energy on it, bro. Bro. They're not even going to have a hand when they knock me out. Like, bruh. That is just terrible. Man, we've only played 3 supporters. Can I just please get a supporter? Oh, of course it was always the last card in the deck. It's always the last card. Alright, we're gonna have to attack with Giratina here. We didn't get a switching card. Alright, let's do this. Get Ekans back in the deck. Or put this back. Get Ekans. We need to get a Escape Board here. There we go. So we knock him out with Giratina for now. We do have a spell tag, which is really good too. Having spell tag is very important. I don't know where the setup was earlier on, but there you go. I do have to watch out where I put this damage, though. I might just have to put it on myself, because we're going to get knocked out anyways. Because I don't want to put it on something and then have it get, like, Buzzmosed. That would be pretty bad. We'll take our prize. Another Escape Board. It might be too late, though, to win. Spell Tag's going to have to really carry us here. Spell Tag is really going to have to carry us. But you never know, we could win this still. We can still easily win this, I think. It's still possible to win, we just gotta get lucky. We still have 1 reset stamp too, and with Arbok, we can maybe lock them. Alright, if that gets rid of a supporter that isn't Jessie and James, that is Jessie and James, I'm correct. Okay, good. It didn't get rid of... So if it got rid of a Judge or a Lillie, that'd be just less outs I have. They had another Skip Bloom, bruh. It's another Jump Fluff. But they don't ever find energy for it, that'd be good. We're gonna put all that damage on the... We're gonna knock out Pidgeotto next turn, I think. Hope he doesn't have an energy here. Having the Dedenne down, though, is not helping my case in terms of winning this game. So we gotta go through 2 more Jump Fluffs to try and win this. I can also knock out the Snorunt, though. Alright, so there's a knockout. Put 4, go here. 1 knock that out. I wouldn't mind hitting the Snorunt though either, so that he can't do a Froslass play. Let's see what we can draw here. He's played a few things so far. Okay, another Spell Tag is always good. Another Spell Tag is always nice. Alright, Cynthia first. Okay. We didn't get energy, but we have Viridian. Sunny's only doing 120. Okay, we got energy at the prizes. That is big. Big if true. Alright. This is it, folks. Oh, maybe I should attack with Giratina instead. I don't know. I think it's still fine to attack with Arbok, because we lean with a no-card hand. That could be big. It's just going to come down to if he has double Custom Catcher or not. Ooh, we have a Reset Stamp. What do I want here? It's either the Lillie or the Reset Stamp. I think I'm going to take that Reset Stamp. I think I'm going to take that Reset. Alright, here we go. Rocket Tail, 130. So all he has left is this. He knocks me out. We can knock out that Snorunt potentially. He might Reset Stamp me though too, which could be pretty sad. We still have the Jirachi in play. It's fine, I think. It's gonna come down to this, I think. If he gets double Custom Catcher, it's over. But he's got 2 cards in his hand. He hasn't really played much though. That's the only issue. He just wins though. If he has Custom Catcher, he just knocks out Dedenne and I lose. Ooh, Elm's Lecture. That won't really get him there. Unless he has another Dedenne in his hand. But this will be game if he knocks me out. It's going to come down to this, folks. The game is still very winnable. This game is winnable, and it looks like we are going to come out on top with a win. Whoo, what a game. Thank you, Snorunt, for having 50 HP and not 60. What a game. Whew. And he had a Pidgey in his hand. Okay, I'm surprised he actually didn't bench that. But it doesn't matter, I win anyways. Yeah, that was a pretty close call. That was a pretty close call, guys. We didn't really get to use the hand disruption as best as we could, but like, as you can see though, this deck just still beats Lost March pretty simply. You just win the game by spell tag spam. Would have been nice to maybe do some more hand discarding there, but I think we did a fine enough job, you know, discarding a decent amount of stuff. We got rid of a Cynthia and energy, which was pretty big. I'm starting to think this Weezing though needs to go. I'm starting to think we should probably remove this Weezing. We didn't really use it. So I'm thinking we should take out the Weezing and throw in maybe a 4th Lillie, or maybe a Espeon Deoxys. Alright guys, we're going to get into another game here. I don't like changing the deck up midway through the video, but I've taken out the Weezing and thrown in a 4th Lillie. That Weezing is doing like nothing for me at all. If I'm not playing the Jessie and James, like, and I find myself not using it, then there's no point of using Weezing. It's just doing absolutely nothing. So we're just going to take that Weezing out, and we're just going to throw in that Lillie. We're going to keep the consistency alive as best we can. And alright, there we go. A good starting hand for once. We'll see what we're playing against. There's Fairy and Grass. This might be a Whimsicott deck. We'll see if it is. No. Looks like it... Well, maybe it is. Bunch of unit energies, which tells me it is. I'm fine with whatever at this point. I just want to get this video done. Because, yeah. After taking out that Weezing, that Lillie hopefully helps us with consistency. Now we can draw a couple extra cards. Not the best things ever. We'll play the Ekans down. Let's see what we start with here. What are we... Okay, so it is going to be some sort of a Porygon Z toolbox deck, which I'm fine with. I think that's actually not too bad of a matchup for us. Alright, I'm just going to play Escape Board Energy here. I don't even care. We'll Stellar Wish. Grab nothing, because there's nothing to grab. Unfortunately. And we'll Cynthia. And what are we looking at here? No way to get energy in the discard pile, though. So, I'm trying to think. Should I play the Power Plant down to prevent him from playing Dedenne? Or should I wait a turn? I think I'm going to wait a turn. He might be playing Mewtwo in the deck, too. You never know. Let's see if he actually KOs my Jirachi with Beast Energy. That'd be hilarious if he does. If he gets, like, a Beast Game KO. That'd be hilarious. Machamp's nice to see, though. It's a nice target. Yeah, we'll save the Power Plant. You never know. We might actually need it. And no, it looks like just a unit energy coming down. You can manipulate damage here, but we can two-shot this with Arbok if we can get to that point. Oh, he gets a turn 1 Erica. I had a lot of stuff down. Gets better than turn 1 Lillie. Ooh, he gets rid of a unit energy. That's pretty big. Let's see if he gets that Porygon down. No, Pokegear whiffs. Another Pokegear. I don't really know why he's playing these. He can't do anything with it. I guess he doesn't play abilities other than just Porygon Z then, because he has a Greens engine then. Okay then. Alright, let's see what we can draw. Malamar's good. Okay. Play down Arbok. We'll play this first. Maybe we get Pokémon. No. Alright, whatever. It was Cynthia again, I guess. I was hoping for a Treasure or a Viridian there, but no, none of that came to my hand. We'll just Cynthia before we do any attachments. There we go. Yeah, we didn't get a Viridian, though. I guess actually what we could do is go to Dedenne. If it's in the deck. It is. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll get Inkay. We'll Pokécomp for Dedenne. And go from there. And hopefully we can get into the Jessie and James card. Let's see. Here we go. Dedenne. No, we didn't draw Jessie and James. Dang it. Is it even worth it to attack him? I mean, he's not going to knock me out, so... And it's better than getting Beast Game KO'd. I mean, we can get some damage on him, which I think is still pretty good. Yeah, we'll get some damage on him. You never know, might come in handy with Spell Tag. There's a Porygon. 50 HP. Good to know. If we could Distortion Door Spell Tag it, that'd be great. But yeah, we're not going to get KO'd here, I don't think. Would have been nice to two-shot him, but whatever. There's a green. I mean, the thing is, once he gets Porygon Z down, he can't play green anymore. So it's not like he can do like a green custom catcher playing Dedenne. So that's like one thing that I'm kind of not really stressing about right now. I'm curious to see what kind of Pokemon he can get with Cherish Ball that can help him in this matchup. The only thing I can maybe think of is like if he's playing Wailord and Magikarp Tag Team GX. But he's not. He's actually going to save the Pokécomp for next turn to get his Porygon Z. Fair enough. Alright, what do we draw? Another Lillie. Okay, so let's do this. We'll Spell Tag, switch in Jirachi, and we're going to try and maybe Stellar Wish into our Lillie, or Jessie and James, which we do find. Beautiful. Kind of wish I could play it, but whatever. Good Treasure. Not getting anything here. Could get Giratina and then like get Viridian into it, I guess. Maybe that would have been good. Yeah, maybe we should have gotten that. No energy though, wow. But now we're hitting for high damage, which is the important thing. Getting no energy does kind of blow a little bit, not gonna lie, but whatever. We're finally attacking. He has 80 HP left, so 2 Spell Tags will do him in. So let's see. He could possibly, like, build up a bunch of energy on this, because it... with Beast Game, it's specifically any energy you have on. It doesn't just have to be grass, so he could maybe put a lot of energy on a Beast Game, kill me. Power Plant coming down, that's fine. 2 units in the discard. He's getting EV Lax. Okay, I guess he could use EV Lax to attack me. But he's actually, yeah, he's gonna go for that Porygon Z put back. Let's see what he does. Is he gonna Jet Punch me, or is he going to knock me with Elegant Soul? If he kills me with Elegant Soul, we can respond with another Arbok. If he knocks me out with Jet Punch, we knock him out and take 3 prizes. Let's see what he does. He's gonna Cynthia first. See if he finds an energy. He's discarded 2 of those units. He might play Recycle Energy. I mean, he has to play Recycle Energy. There's no way he wouldn't. He might be playing Super Scoop Up, though, too. That would be pretty hilarious if he has Super Scoop Up. There's that EV Lax. So that's going to be our spell tag target, I guess. Because we don't really care. Well, we could put 1 here and then 3 here, which I think would be fine. Because the 1 here means we can one-shot it with Arbok if it ever comes down to it. We don't have any Gusting again, though. He's got 5 cards, so his hand size is not very big. So if he chooses to knock me out, he's going to have to lose 2 cards here, which could be really good for us. Or really bad, depending on how it goes. So what's he going with here? If I was him, I probably would take the knockout, but no, he's actually just going to choose to knock out my Jirachi, which does get rid of my draw, like, kind of engine, but he's not dealing with the big threat. And we get 3 prizes here. There's a Recycle Energy, put that there. Let's treasure away one of the Ekans. Just to thin. Go Lillie for 4. Jirachi, still no energy. Whatever, let's just Rocket Tail for the knockout. We're taking 3 prizes. We're in a huge lead right now. There's an Inkay. There's... Ooh. If he doesn't Reset Stamp me, if he chooses to go Revenge, he needs 4 energy for Snorlax. And he's already down 4 energy. I didn't see a single Recycle. There's no way he's going to get the Snorlax. So he has to go, like, Machamp Revenge knock me out. And, oh, that's game then, because we just Spell Tag, hit this. As long as he doesn't Reset Stamp me, we do have game on board. Oh man, we do have game. If he goes with Revenge. I honestly think for him, it would have been better just to go for the Elegant Soul. But no, he's building up that Snorlax. Unless he has enough energy to go split both. I'm actually kind of confused right now. Oh, he had a switch. Does he have anything? Maybe he has a Lillie. Alright, man. Well, for your luck, I'm hoping you get a knockout here. So the game keeps going on. Well, looks like he did get there. Does he have any Recycle Energies? No, another unit. Does he get the knockout? Does he have that knockout with Megaton Friends? Did he find 2 energies? He didn't. Unfortunate for my opponent. Now we'll skateboard. Play down the other Arbok. We're gonna go for a Cynthia. Try and get a better hand. Not really. Still no, like, Viridians or anything, which is weird. But we can 2-shot him thanks to that Rainbow Energy. He's got 130 HP left, which is pretty much game. He has to, like, do a Super Scoop Up here to save himself. He has to, like, scoop up back into Snorlax to, like, really put more pressure on me. But yeah, he knocks me out. We activate, what is that called? Last pattern? Oh, there's that energy. It looks like he was 1 card short. That's always the case with this game. He has to heal this thing in order... Oh, I mean, he shuts down my Escape Board. So if we don't find energy here, that could be pretty bad. Because then we can't go into Arbok. I think we still go into Arbok, though, regardless. Let's see. What's he doing? He has to heal the Snorlax. Hopefully we get a counter stadium. I'm not going to bring in Dedenne. I think I have to bring in the Arbok. We have another one in play to go. Anyways, we have the other one on the bench. Alright, let's see if he plays his hand down. I would like to maybe get rid of his hand a little bit. Another crazy code. He might knock me out with Megaton Friends, which I guess then would make last pattern a little less useful. But no heal, so as long as we don't whiff an energy here, guys, we will win the game. So I think we just bring in the Arbok regardless of what happens. Because if this Arbok gets killed, we have the other one ready to go. So that's fine. So we'll probably just end up judging him here. get rid of his little hand, judge him. If he doesn't have much, we can then, if he knocks me out, if we whip the energy, knocks me out, we have the ability to kind of lock him out. So you can kind of see why how the ability comes in handy here. We're kind of going to lock him. We're going to say, okay, if I whip my energy, at the very least, I can, I never, we didn't. Yeah, so it's like, okay, we whip the energy, I can still lock you out, and then use my ability, but yeah, it looks like that's game. Rocket Tail. So I don't know, man. Arbok, is it good? I don't know. We didn't really get to take, like, the fullest advantage of Arbok in this video. I don't know how I feel about this build. Maybe, like, with Welder it's better, but, like, my main issue with Arbok in general is just getting energy on it in the first place. Like, your main energy support system is either going to be through Malamar, Triple Energy, or through Welder. But, like, with Welder, then you can't use Jessie and James. Like, if you're using Jessie and James spam with Arbok, you can definitely do something there, but we weren't really able to accomplish that. I don't know. I feel like this deck has the potential to be strong. It's just someone might have to build the right build of this deck. Maybe cut down the 4 Arboks, go 3 Arboks. I don't know. I'm still thinking Espeon Deoxys is a pretty good card. But that'll wrap today's feature video, guys, with the Arbok, Jessie, and James deck here. And, yeah, I do have another Jessie and James deck that I want to make a video on very soon. It's a pretty evil deck, so keep your eye out for that. But, yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Subscribe down the road to reaching 6K subs. And hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Check out the sponsor, Card Caravan TCG. Use my discount code LDF. Get that 5% discount if you end up picking up any codes from Card Caravan, of course. Follow me on Twitter down below, too, and that'll be it for today's video on the Jessie and James Arbok deck. Felt a little underwhelming. We didn't get to really take advantage of last pattern locks, but it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.